Hello, friends. Welcome back to Easy Talk English, the place where learning English feels easy and fun. Today, I want to talk about something I hear all the time from English learners. It's a small sentence, but it carries a lot of weight. It sounds like this: Sorry for my English. Maybe you've said it too, right? Maybe before speaking, you quickly say, Sorry for my English. Or after talking, you laugh and say, My English is bad. But today, I want you to stop. Stop apologizing for your English because you have nothing to be sorry for. In fact, you have every reason to be proud. Let's think about this for a second. Why do we say sorry? We say sorry when we hurt someone, when we make a mistake, when we do something wrong. But speaking English is not wrong. Trying to communicate, trying to learn, trying to connect, that is something to celebrate, not to apologize for. When you say sorry for my English, you are telling yourself that your English is a problem. But your English is not a problem. Your English is your progress. Think about it. You are using words from another language to express your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas. Isn't that amazing? You're already doing something millions of people wish they could do. So why be sorry? You should say, Look at me. I'm speaking another language, because that's something powerful. I remember meeting a student once who told me, I always say sorry before I speak English. I feel like people will laugh. So I asked her, Has anyone ever laughed? She thought for a moment and said, No, not really. You see, most of the time, people are not judging you. You are judging yourself. You are the one holding yourself back. Imagine if you walked into a gym for the first time and said, Sorry, I can't lift heavy weights. Nobody expects you to. You're there to learn, to grow, to practice. The same thing happens with English. You're learning, you're practicing, you're getting stronger. And just like in the gym, every time you practice, you improve. Every time you try, you move forward. But when you say, Sorry for my English, you put yourself in a small box. You make your voice sound smaller. You give your confidence away. And the truth is, confidence matters more than perfect grammar. People listen to confidence. People remember confidence. Let me tell you a secret. When you speak English, people don't care if you use perfect words. They care about your message. They care about your energy. They care about how you make them feel. You could make 10 grammar mistakes, but if you speak with confidence and kindness, they will enjoy talking to you. But if you start with, Sorry for my English, you make them focus on your mistakes instead of your message. Let's try a small experiment. Imagine you are talking to someone and you say, Sorry for my English, it's not good. Now imagine you say instead, I'm still learning English, but I love practicing it. Which one sounds better? Which one makes you sound confident? The second one, right? Because one comes from fear and the other comes from pride. You can still be humble, but you don't need to be sorry. You see, every language learner has an accent, makes small mistakes, or forgets words. But those things are signs of effort, not failure. When someone hears your accent, it means you speak more than one language. That's not something to hide, that's something to celebrate. Your accent is your story. It shows where you come from and how far you've come. Let me ask you something. Do you apologize when you speak your first language? No, of course not. You speak freely. You make mistakes sometimes, but you keep talking. You laugh. You move on. So why treat English differently? Why be so hard on yourself? I want you to remember this. English is not about being perfect. It's about being brave. Every time you speak, you are showing courage. Every time you open your mouth, you are improving. Even if you make 100 mistakes, you are still growing. Mistakes are proof that you are trying, and trying is what leads to success. Let's make it personal for a moment. Think about how many times you stopped yourself from speaking because you were afraid someone might judge your English, maybe at school or at work or when meeting new people. You wanted to speak, but the words stayed inside. Why? Because of fear. But what if just once you spoke anyway? What if you ignored that little voice that says you're not good enough? You'd realize something amazing. People actually understand you. They listen, they respond, and suddenly you feel proud. That's how confidence is built. Confidence doesn't come from being perfect. Confidence comes from being brave again and again. It's like walking into a cold swimming pool. The first step feels hard, but then your body adjusts and you start to enjoy it. Speaking English is like that. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. But you have to. Stop saying sorry and start saying, I can do this. Let me share another story. I once had a student who moved to a new country. On his first day at work, he said, Sorry, my English is not very good. His boss smiled and said, Don't apologize. You're already doing what many people can't. You're speaking another language. That moment changed everything for him. From that day, he stopped saying sorry. He started talking more, learning more, and in a few months, his English improved faster than ever before. Why? Because when you stop being afraid, your brain relaxes. And when your brain relaxes, learning becomes easier. I know sometimes it feels like people speak so fast, or you can't find the right word, or you forget something you just learned. But that's okay. That's part of learning. Think of babies. When they learn to speak their first language, they make funny sounds, they mix words, they try again and again. Nobody tells them to be sorry. Everyone claps and says, Good job. So why not treat yourself the same way? Here's something I want you to remember every time you feel nervous. You are not behind. You are on your journey. Everyone learns at a different speed. Some learn fast, some slow, but the direction is what matters. And you are moving in the right direction, forward. Now, imagine this. You're in a conversation and you make a small mistake. Someone corrects you. What do? You smile and say, Thank you for helping me learn. That's it. No sorry, no shame, because learning is not a crime, it's a skill. Every time you learn, you become better. Every word you say brings you closer to fluency. You don't need perfect grammar to sound good, you just need your voice, you just need your message. The world doesn't need perfect English speakers, it needs brave ones. People who can connect, share, and make others feel seen. And that's you. You already have what you need. So from now on, when you speak English, walk in with confidence. Don't hide your accent. Don't hide your effort. Speak proudly. Speak naturally. If you make a mistake, smile and keep going. Because every word you speak is a step forward. And here's your curiosity reward for staying till now. Did you know that many English teachers and even native speakers admire learners who make mistakes but keep going? Because that's how real progress looks. You are doing something brave, and that's something people respect deeply, even if they don't say it out loud. So let's make a small promise together right now. Say this out loud with me. I will stop apologizing for my English. I will be proud of my progress. I will keep speaking no matter what. Say it once, twice. Say it until your heart believes it, because you deserve to feel proud of yourself. Every time you want to say, sorry for my English, replace it with, I'm learning English and I'm proud. Every time you feel nervous, take a deep breath and remember, people are not waiting for your perfect English. They're waiting for your ideas, your laughter, your story. And your story is worth hearing. So speak with pride, my friend. You've come so far already. You've learned new words, practiced new sounds, and grown in confidence. You are not at the beginning, you are in the middle of your success story. Keep going, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. Because English is not about perfection, it's about connection, it's about expression, it's about showing the world who you are. And you, my friend, are doing wonderfully. Thanks for watching Easy Talk English. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Keep practicing and see you in the next video. Before you go, tell me in the comments, when was the last time you said, sorry for my English? And how will you change that next time? I'd love to hear your answer.